Hey, what's up? It's DJ. Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got 19 new and updated mods released on the in-game mod hub for Farming Simulator 22. For all platforms, we have 12 new and 2 updates, and for PC Mac, we got 4 new and 1 update. There's also 1 update for FS19 players on PC. We'll talk about that at the end of the video. I make mod review videos every time mods drop on the official in-game mod hub, so get subscribed if you're new. That way you never miss any. Starting off today with new mods for all platforms, we have the construction map, which I already have a problem with. They say here you can let your imagination run wild and design the map according to your preferences. Included are 2 sales stations, 3 factories, cattle dealer shops, 6 fields, 28 purchasable areas, a farm with buildings and machines, and all standard functions. And I think it's got all standard functions because it's the American map with a bunch of stuff deleted, I think. The shop is in exactly the same place, and the animal dealer is in exactly the same place as well. Now, this isn't a problem, especially if you wanted to take the American map and make it your own. Do you? Do you want to make Ravenport your very own? No, not Ravenport. Oh gosh, Elm Creek. We're in another game already. What am I doing? Regardless, it seems like instead of a new map, this is just a map that we already had, but with a lot of stuff deleted. And actually has nothing to do with construction whatsoever. It's a building map. It's No Man's Land, but the American version, I guess. So there you go. There's not a lot to this at all. As far as stuff that we get in on, we've got a Fendt Favorite 511. You got a couple tractors right here. As you can see, this is basically, base game American map. Same equipment, virtually identical, as a matter of fact. So all the same stuff with the exception of the Fendt being added to it instead of one of the John Deere's 7810 being there. And that's it. do kind of whatever you want with this, but it's pretty obvious that they just took the American map and went, ooh, we should flatten it and delete most of it. It is what it is. As far as consoles, if we go over there, you can see at the top right-hand corner, we have 683 slots used up. Okay, well, at least as far as vehicles go, how many slots are we going to have once we sell everything? Should have a decent amount, even though most of the stuff doesn't take up much. Well, we've got, I think it was 606 slots. Yeah, 606 slots up there. So not a whole lot to that. We can go in, I believe, and delete a bunch of this stuff. So let's see if we can make that happen. Yeah, this is actually pretty easy to get everything deleted. We do start off with most of the same stuff that we have in base game. Oh, we have a few more things over here as well. We do have productions, but again, oh yeah, you forgot. With productions, once you put them down, you can't do a whole lot with them, can you? So let's see, what do we have now as far as slot goes? 507. So looks like about 500-ish, give or take 1 or 2. That's going to be how many slots you're going to have left. Otherwise, it says it's the construction map. I don't agree with the name, but there's gonna be a lot of players that enjoy this. So download it if you want to make your own map, basically. And if you're curious, this is the way everything is spread around. So we actually don't own all the fields that are on the map, but we do have a lot of purchasable areas. They are in different sizes, and I do like that about this. You've got a massive area up here and a couple massive areas down here, so it's all split up squarely, so at least that's nice. And you can even buy the area that the shop is in and the animal dealer, so there's that as well. I mean, there's some good stuff to it. I just don't like that it's called the construction map. Next new mod for all platforms is the Landini 6L T4i series from Pepe978, the FSI modding team. This is going to be 12 slots for you guys on console. Starts at 143 horsepower, manual plus power shift, 270 liters of fuel, 31 miles per hour, and 7.3 tons. It is a really, really good and capable medium tractor. As far as configurations go, we've got the front link. We've got 135, 405, 585 weights, or back to the link. I always say just go with the link anyway. That helps you out a little bit more in the long run. As far as wheel brands go, we have Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Midas, BKT, Frostine, Nokian tires, and back in basically all the tires you expect to see, especially from the Landini. We've got base game. This one has as well. Of course, wheel setups. You got all kinds of stuff in here. Just choose what you like. You're good to go. Fender configurations, none or yes in the front. Front loaders, we've got no. The Stoll, we've got the Stoll on there. That's great to see. Quickie and Hauer consoles. Engines, we have 143, 163, 176. So 176 horsepower on this. Lower power range than the one that we've got in game, but I think we've got the Landini 7L or something like that base game. So we've got something a little bit less. Colors, we've got normal blue. We've got the restyling blue, looking good there. A little bit of a chrome metallic and then chrome itself. If you guys want to look like a Power Ranger from the early 2000s, this is the way to go. Rims, we've got gray and black, which is nice to see. And it looks like from the license plates, either this mod has a bunch or this map has a bunch. We've got 9 different styles of license plates, which I also find absolutely hilarious. Actually, I want to check this real quick while we're doing this. That doesn't have a license plate. Maybe this will. Yeah. I find it super, super interesting that, yeah, so it's the map. It's got a bunch of stuff. It's the American map, but they've taken the European license plates. This map confuses me. Lower the confusion, DJ. Next up, we've got the Fendt Vario 300 from Schnibble Mudding. Yeah! I love this little guy right here. This is one of my favorite Fendt tractors. 300 Vario is going to be 15 slots on consoles, starts at 113 horsepower, variable transmission, 210 liters fuel, 24 miles an hour, 5.2 tons. Wheel brands, as far as those, we've got Trelleborg, we also have Michelin tires, Continental, Midas, BKT, Reistein, and Nokian tires. So those are looking great. Let's throw on some BKT wide twos with weights. Yeah, that looks awesome. Beacon lights, we've got none. One on the left, one on the right, or both, or neither. So we have full options there. Front loaders, we have the Quickie and the Hauer consoles. Engine setups, 113 horsepower, 123 horsepower, 133, and 142. Main color, you've got the new green, you've got the old green, nature green, black, that's good, petrol, ayo, my favorite Fendt color, and then we've got the Fiat green or fur green, sorry, back there. Let's go petrol green. Rim colors, we have the Fendt, ooh, somebody forgot the wheel weights. We've got black, glossy, and beige, but it looks like from this, if you're gonna use wheel weights, maybe don't change the rim color. Let's go out of that. And of course, you can get your license plate. K-Bot sucks. Here's something super, super awesome. More honey pallet choice options. Look down here on the bottom. You've got 4, 8, 6, 12, and 24. That's right. 24 honey pallets. Yes! Prices are... Well, it's actually interesting because the one that holds 24 is less than... Anyway, this is like $200. Nobody cares about $200 in farm sim. They're also 1 slot each, so heads up there. And remember, you can only have 1 per farm in the game. So put your honeys down, put your bees down, get your honey pallet spawner down, and you are good to go. I know we had one that just released, yesterday that holds 3. But unfortunately, 24 is more than 3. So there's that. Mr. Hector released this. I haven't even seen him updating, or else I would have told you guys about this in Farm Sim News. But it's here. And Mr. Hector has officially made doing honey fun again. 24 pallets. Oh, I'm still going to find a way to max it out. Next, from Agro Design Austria, we have the Hauer BW Grab Pack. So this is pretty sweet. We've got some stuff that matches your Hauer front loader. So we've got the RBZ 919. Course, and going forward, I'm not sure anybody really knows what these numbers mean. They are nonetheless. We've got a couple things is Bale grabs, and then I'm not sure exactly what that is. It says it transports logs, so handling bales and logs. Now these are not going to be low on slots. The 919, the very left, this is going to be 4 slots, and then all other 3 pieces are going to be 3 slots each. Does look like we have color options between orange and black, so you can change that up. That is nice, but Hauer being orange, that's kind of their thing. I like the orange on these, looks good. Pepe may have released a tractor today, but he also released the Sicma RW 520. This is a new power harrow, and it is super highly detailed. The rotary till right here, 2.9 tons, 250 horsepower is required, so you're not going to be using the new tractor that came with this one, that's for sure. 5.4 meters, or 5.2 meters rather, at 8 miles an hour. So it is bigger, it's a little bit slower, and it requires quite a bit of power. You can throw some warning signs on there if you want to, on the very, very back. Let's say you're doing some moving around on the roads, or maybe you're not. If you're not moving around on the roads and you just use this in the fields, hey, you can skip the warning signs and be good. This is going to be 8 slots on console, so it is a little bit heavy on slots compared to other power harrows, but the detail is pretty comparable as well in a great way. And you can't skip quality when your name is Mirozed. The Ermo Arrow subsoiler is here. They always do a fantastic job, and nothing less here. Working with 3 meters or 4 meters if you want to throw on a little extra. It does fold up, so that's nice. We've got the Ermo white and the Ermo gray. It is going to be different weight depending on what you put on here. Most modders don't change that up, just the whole thing weighs whatever. But this one, 900 kilograms or 1.1 tons, 130 horsepower is required for both versions, however. And then, of course, you have the 3 and the 4 meter. 7 miles per hour on this bad boy, and we do have the 3-point on the back if you want it. And it's only 2 slot. I know it's a subsoiler. That was on 3 or 4 meters. The detail on this should be like 4 or 5 slots at least. That's not the only thing he released though today, because Mirozed also released the Ermo Ghibli 300 disc harrow. Now we've got the cage roller on the back. You can also do a ring roller, and of course we have that gray and white setup here. 1.7 tons, 150 horsepower is required for this one. 3 meters only, no 4 meter version at 9 miles per hour. If you guys want to use some really high quality stuff when you're starting off your game save, I don't think you're going to be using this whenever you got huge fields. But if you got a smaller field, maybe you're just starting out and you want to use something a little bit different that looks great, this is the way to go. This one, however, is about 4 slots. Not terrible, is what it is. Do you need some machinery for big bags? Well, JMZ thinks you need some, so here you go. These are all rocking for front loaders, and we've got every color option available. So if you're using a case tractor with a front loader, kaboom. If you're using a big tractor with a front loader, kaboom. You get it? All of the above. These are going to be used for different things. So let's say for this one, 1 bag. This one, 2 bags. This one, long bag, I guess. They all rock with front loaders, so you're good there. You use the same piece of equipment. These are pretty sweet, man. These are pretty sweet. All 1 slot as well, so that's nice. If you're looking for some pallet shelves, I've got some super high quality ones for you guys to take a look at. These are the metal shelf by Razak. We have 2 of them. On the left is the metal shelf. It's going to be $1,500 and 2 slots. And on the right, we have the double metal shelf. This is going to be $2,750 and also 2 slots. So same amount of slot usage. Detail on the wood, check that out. Super nice. You got these warning signs here. You got the little bits where the bolts go in. Yeah, it starts to blur a little bit when you get close, but like just back up a little bit. Look at that. Can't even tell now. How cool is that? I think my dad's got some of these in a shed somewhere, and I remember putting them together. I think it was for their old business or something like that. These are awesome. Super high quality, low slot usage. Check them out. Man, the metal shelf. Yes, sir. Oh, you probably want to know where these go, huh? Go into decoration, go into others, and you're going to find them right here. If you remember Missy B's small liquid tank for Farm Sim 19, it is back in the game for Farming Simulator 22. Here you can place this on your farm, fill up liquid fertilizer and herbicides. It is a little bit of a silo, which is nice to see. Actually, is it a little silo? It says it holds 60,000 liters of both types. So that would be, I guess, 120,000 liters total. Anyway, if you go into your build mode and you go into containers, you're going to find it right here. Now, I'm looking at this small liquid tank. It doesn't say that it holds anything, and we don't see any triggers around it either. So this may just be somewhere where you buy it, maybe dump it off. I'm not 100% sure. Either way, small liquid tank. It's only 2 slots, which is great news. And your last new mod for all platforms today is something that I've never seen before. And of course, Omatana is the one to bring it to us. This is the Seasonal Deco Pack. Seasonal decoration objects. The objective of this is that every object, yes, I think there's 5 different ones here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this little cluster over here is 5. All of these change with the season. For example, in the spring, there will be flowers, lush greens, green plants, in autumn, Halloween pumpkins, and in the winter, snowmen. Are you serious? From left to right, you've got between $50 and $100 for each one. If we jump over to the Xbox, you can see here that the smallest one's going to be 4 slots, 6 slots for the 3 in the middle, and then 13 slots for the one on the outside. However, I would love to watch these change. So currently, let's go and turn on our HUD. Currently, we're in August. I want to show you how to do this because I'm sure you're gonna want to know. Let's go in here. Let's go to, I think it's, was that game settings? Maybe? Yeah, game settings. Go to seasons, seasonal growth. Yes, days per month. Fixed visual months. No. And snow, we'll turn that off just for the sake of it. Now, I'm going to fly through time like it's my job. So August right now, I think we're in what you would consider like a summer month. And now we're in, look at the pumpkins. Yes. For looks like for September, October, and probably November as well. Yep, we are stuck with little baby pumpkins. That's pretty sweet. And now in December, they've changed to snowmen. Are you serious? One thing, double check and make sure you're placing these like the right way, because you may be like me and accidentally have everything facing this way. Going into February now and into March, boop, they just changed like it's nothing. How cool is that? Hopefully it's sunny in April. All right, speed me up to 11. There we go. All right. So, what? I mean, that's the coolest thing ever. Look at this, Easter eggs. This is so cool. Oh, Matana, you killed it. Backing up from some over-the-top excitement, we do have some updates for all platforms to take a look at. The first one's the Claas Axion 800 series, and this is going to be version 1.001. Fix the floating decals on the rear window, fix the floating decals on the warning signs, fix the rotation point on the rear window wiper, and the mod description version has been increased up to 60. So there you go. This is one of my favorite mods to use in the game, so you should definitely check this out. Coincidentally, my favorite weight in the game also got an update today, the John Deere Slice Weight. This is going to be changelog 1.1. They've added more color options, so let's take a look at those. Let's go ahead and almost max this out. Yeah, we'll go right there. Main color. Okay, so it looks like we got a couple grays on here. That's nice because there are some tractor frames that are gray, so that may come in handy. Plus, you've got all of your base game colors, so that's cool. We'll go ahead and, I don't know, beige? I don't know. We'll change the back part to a gray, and then the extension color, pink, just cuz. Not a great color combo, but you can do it. Making our way into new mods for PC and Mac players. Our first one is called the Tajfun EGV 80 AHK. Goodness gracious, what a name. This is super sweet. This is a logging winch, has an 80 kilonewton pulling power, I think. I'm not sure. It's manufactured starting in 1994. It's one of the first Tajfun winches with self-contained electro-hydraulic system for operation of winch, clutch, and brake. Mod features detailed logging winch with the ability to winch an infinite number of objects. Players can attach all objects that can be grabbed by hand. So I assume that this can also hook up to bales? Possibly? I don't know. They do say that this can be found in the forestry equipment. 70 horsepower is required. Has an 8-ton pulling power. Price is $4,500. And it's supported in multiplayer. And you can hook up a trailer to it. So that's pretty darn sweet. The only thing is I'm not showing the trailer hitch. I'm assuming that it just automatically appears out of nowhere. Let's jump in here real quick. Let's grab our tractor. Let's go over here to the Landini will be perfect for this. Let's grab a hold of this and maybe see if we can throw a log down. I think we can. Don't word it like that. Let's see. Hook up. Cool, that will do. All right, let's see if our handy dandy F12 will let us drop logs. I don't think it will. No, not looking like it. We do have trees around us. And we'll just cut this little handy dandy tree that I placed right here for no other reason than to go timber, boosh. And we'll go ahead here because it says 8.8 tons, so I'm assuming that it can't do a whole lot. There we go. We'll go and pick that up and we'll put it right. Meow. Now we got to figure out how to use this because it doesn't give any, it doesn't actually tell you how to use it. Let's go to leased items, owned items. Yeah, chainsaw. Let's get rid of that because that's going to be annoying. All right. So enter the vehicle. Tajfun remaining rope. Oh, do I select? I don't. Nope. Huh. Well, I assume that they don't think that players on PC using Xbox controllers are going to use this. Nope. I'm not seeing any button for it, which kind of stinks. But the great thing is, you could see, I mean, it's there. How do you do this? Anybody want to let me know? We also have the supply and transport contract mod from GTX. Your neighbors are unable to complete some of their supply contracts and are looking for your help. For a fixed sell price and a generous reward, you're required to supply and transport. Those are the keywords: supply and transport different products to sell point locations. Just make sure all products are delivered before the time expires. Once a contract is accepted, you become responsible for the cost of any missing product. You can see, look how high this is. Oh, these are way more money than you would normally be getting for any of this stuff, especially normally. So, I mean, look at this. For example, butter. Supply 50,000 liters of butter to the farmer's market before time expires. Well, you know what's fun? I'm going to try and use a mod that we used the other day, see if I can cheat this in any way, shape, or form. Let's accept this. Okay? Butter, supply and transport, and we're going to farmer's market. All right. Now I just got to find farmer's market. Go with me here. Go with me here. Let's see. Somewhere on here it should show what's what, where's where, how's how. Grain mill, oil mill, beehive, small stuff. Oh, please don't tell me it's right here. That's a fast food restaurant. Is it not on the map? Oh, it's right down here. Look at this. Okay, so farmer's market right down here. Oh, it's not a sell point. I can't do it. I was gonna try and buy all the stuff for this to complete it. Oh, I do have one idea though. Pallet? Where's butter? Give me butter. Fabric to butter. So there's some of it right there. And kabook. If we go in here, we can take a look and probably see that, yeah, 2%. So you can cheat this if you wanted to. It's not really going to work like that, I don't think. But hey, this is cool nonetheless. Supply and transport contracts. It adds more in-depth gameplay to your gameplay. Rock and roll. Your next to last new mod for PC and Mac players today is the Safe Player Position from DD Mod Passion. This mod adds saving to the player's position when the player is on foot. So when you start the game again, the player will be in the same position that you saved it in. They do say the warning, this mod does not support multiplayer, so do not be trying to use it. And your last new mod for PC players today is pretty sweet. This is the extended Bale wrap colors. This is added to all balers, it looks like. They say that this global script for 42 new colors, looking fresh. Yeah. Let's go with Limca Blue just because we can. Added to all bale wrappers for those looking for more random colors when they're wrapping their bales. A fun new store configuration has been added to random foil color defaulted. So you see right here, random foil color. So there you go. So this will automatically change after a random number of bales. Somewhere between 1 and 6 have been created. So you could be in the field and after like 2 bales, it goes from blue to red. And then after 1, it goes to purple. And then after 6, it'll go to violet. Or those are just different shades of red, aren't they? You get what I'm saying. This is cool. Yes, sir. And your last Farm Sim 22 mod today is going to be Beware of Straw. This is update 1.001, corrected the script naming and improved the mod icon. And your last mod today is going to be an update to the Agro-Lift AUS2-H. This is a PC only mod in Farming Simulator 19. Is update version 1.1, corrected the model, new normal and specular, new store and icon, and minor fixes and improvements. As always, I'm so glad we don't see that anymore. Oy. Well guys, that is going to be it for today's mod video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you drop a like on it. Get subscribed if you're new and join the DjGoHam fam. Make sure your notification bells are on as well. That way you never miss any future videos here on the channel. We've got Farm Sim news coming out later today, and we got the Farm Sim show returning today. So that is super cool. I'm also going to be on the Meet the Gamers podcast tomorrow. I'll leave links to all of that stuff on the community tab once they're happening. So stay tuned for that. I'll be Seb. Hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace.